Well, here I am in front of you today. I want to talk about a little bit of AI and how AI is actually infiltrating into all of our lives. As His Excellency says, technology. Technology is key for our future. And the technology is actually penetrating into our lives and in our daily selections of everything, including the real estate, without our subconscious knowing what's happening around us. So, let me take you a little bit deep into how AI is transforming real estate, and real estate at a core basic level, where you would be able to understand if we need to target, if we need to really thrive in the upcoming market, and when we need to look at what the future holds for us, where should we start with the AI implementation in an organization. Now, the case studies which I'm presenting out to you and the explanation which I'm giving to you is from a business perspective level, so that you can understand, if you're new to AI, how you can get AI into your organization in a swift and easy manner. Seems like doesn't work. I think you need to move, or let me put down a quick overview for everyone. Now, I'll take you through a basic introduction and the pain points which real estate industry is currently facing. And then we look at how the AI first comes into our life when it comes touching base on advertising, marketing, lead nurturing, and then future integrations, what land department is helping us in regards to AI in real estate perspective. AI, when you look at the basic brokerage model, where the product is not belonging to the company as well as the customer. So we are the middle people which goes around and actually connects the dots, bring people together for their desired result of choosing houses, whether it's for investment, whether it's for self-living, or whether it's basically just to merely have an asset growth into your portfolio. Now, AI is actually helping and infiltrating at a grassroots level. We'll cover the grassroots level a little bit later on, and we'll look into how exactly this is more affecting our daily lives from a consumer perspective. And we'll also look at what are the reliable and effective solutions in AI currently available in the market, because there's a lot available in AI, and not every AI is actually able, I would say, we can actually use and incorporate into our organizations, because AI is at this stage very expensive, especially when we understand that the AI is consistently changing and AI is going to have a better reform which will be coming in for all of us. So let's look at a quick pain points which are happening right now. A high advertising cost. Now, whether it's a real estate or whether from a brokerage perspective or from a developer perspective, this main key point is coming again and again, because not everybody can afford real estate. Everybody desires to afford real estate, but the segment which comes into real estate in a multi-dollar deals is very tiny, and that is where AI helps us to actually penetrate deep into qualification cycle. That's where the AI helps us to actually segregate the yes to the no, and to whom we need to actually spend time on, and how to identify. And this is where the key, I would say, success formula is coming out when we look into the future, and that's where AI has really helped a lot of companies. So whether you are a brokerage company of 10 agents or a large brokerage company like us, this AI penetration and implementation of simple solutions which I'm going to present today can actually help you to increase your ROI and bottom line. Now, another major problem which is coming across is a low lead conversion, which is very common because we are into a B2C business, and that to an extremely high end. You know, the ticket sizes or the purchase power which we require from an individual needs to be bare minimum on at least $3 million and above ratio. That takes away a chunk of people, and that is where the AI really helps in regards to segregating those from the rest of them. A high competition. where comes the money, the competition goes high. In real estate market, the competition is exorbitantly high. You all are part of Dubai, you all live in Dubai, you all see one side, Imar is coming up with a launch, next side, Nakil is coming up with a launch, and every time when we talk about a property, we're talking about a property of bare minimum starting 5 million, 10 million, 20 million. Now, everyone offers a unique product, and this unique product creates a very tough competition into the market. The same competition flows down on the brokerage level also. So we understand this high competition is there and how to tackle this high competition. Because competition brings the need of speed, the need of accurate information, the need of concise decision making, which is database decision making. And these are the main things which AI is actually resolving in today's world. Then we also look at the insufficient manual processes analysis in right property value, because we are all transforming into the AI nowadays. If you look at the past, the data came into our industry at a very late stage. The data was much available in other industries, but in real estate, and it was selective few like rating.com, property monitor, or data finders, which can have this data source point. Bank used to take these data from these source points to take concise decision. The decision based on which they will acquire a portfolio of multi-billion-dollar assets. Because with this data is now becoming more lucrative, and that's what I have covered in my future connection or future AI integration, which can help the company. And land department has been very kind to provide APIs, which was literally not available even till last year in 2023. All these things which AI is bringing into our lives is really transforming the real estate industry, which actually brings a very brighter future. Another point when we look into is the ultra high net worth individuals. Real estate traditionally has been a very emotional decision for all of us. We are humans. We look at a house, we like the house, we buy the house. But that's one single transaction. If you look at Dubai, today Dubai sells over 2 billion worth of properties a day. When we are talking about 2 billion worth properties a day, this staggering amount is not to the end users. This is for investors. So the question comes, how we sitting in Dubai and taking advantage of AI infiltration, especially post-COVID, can we actually reach these ultra high net worth individuals who can actually analyze that this has been the production of the market on the rental perspective, this has been the price hike which we are seeing, these are the reasons why these price hikes are happening, and if the current return on investment on a minimum 100 million level product is around 7, we are going to expect that to reach 9. Where is the supply coming in? Is the supply which is coming into the market, is that being accounted for? Now those answers AI is now able to beautifully deliver in front of us, and especially after the FATA regulation, which has helped Dubai to come out of the grey list, this is the major chunk of investments we will be seeing in upcoming 3 to 4 years in Dubai, which Dubai has been waiting for almost 6 to 7 years. So again, looking at tapping these ultra high net worth individuals is a key point where AI helps us. Now, another pain point which we all have seen in any business is adapting a new technology. Because the new technology brings in a new software, a new hardware, a new set of thinking, and then brings in a new working style. This is a very major pain point, but the AI, when actually used with your existing system, and if implemented correctly in your pre-sales and post-sales, as well as in your mid-journey of the sales, then the whole system becomes a very beautiful symphony. So let me take you further quickly into the deep dive session, how AI can be integrated for any company, which is literally 10 to 15 people also, in their pre and post sales cycle and nurturing system, so you can actually take advantage of it. Doesn't matter what you are selling, as long as you are selling a product, AI can help you. Now, we have put down the case study from a perspective of real estate brokerage. Everybody understands that we all see the different advertisements on the different portals like Bayut as well as Dubizzle and Property Finder. When we need to get AI in the first stage into our pre-sale cycle, the AI has helped us quite a lot into property description, because human beings don't want to read points. They are fed up of reading points. They don't connect with the points. Now, when you are selling a property which is of $5 billion, you don't want to see that written down in a dotted presentation. You want to read something which will give you an understanding that you are actually walking through the property. And that's where AI has really brought in a game changer thing. So the copywriters which we used to do actually are completely getting obsolete in the real estate industry. And that's where the first actual realistic saving is coming in with the help of the AI. The next thing is the conversion of floor plan into a walkthrough video. You'll be surprised. For $5, literally $5, there are AI tools available that you put the floor plan which a developer gives you, which you as an owner keeps in your file somewhere down, and when you try to sell, you have no idea how to actually project your real value of the property. For this mere $5, this floor plan is converted into a walkthrough completely, which actually enhances the property and enhances the experience, connects back the human being and the human element into the property. Then comes staging. We all have seen in the matured market like US, Australia, and other matured market, even in Canada, there is something called staging. We'll pick up a property, that property will have furniture being put in. So there's a cost involved in the furniture. Then the storage of that furniture gets done. And there are companies who are working around on that just to have warehouses of all these furnitures. Now, the first impact happens on an advertising level, on a digital level, where a person sees a property. There are beautiful tools at literally $1 will convert your image into a staged image with the perfect color of the furniture, with the matching of the walls, paintings, carpets and everything. All those traditional style activities which we have seen in the past are going to get completely eliminated. AI is beautifully integrating in every aspect of real estate in daily work and at a very low cost, using SEO's keywords. Now, every property is advertised on internet, and internet has Google search engines, AI search engines. Today, when we put down a simple script on ChatGPT, that will give us the top 5 to 10 keywords. If we incorporate into our advertisements, then this advertisements reduces the advertising cost, because the Google search is free, the AI search is free. You don't need to be any longer on the expensive aggregators, because aggregators are really expensive in real estate, because they tap into a high net worth individuals segment. This segment of these aggregators is going to get reduced. It's going to be more and more profitable for companies to actually go down and utilize basic available structure to generate right clients and engage them across. The next come down is the picture enhancement. Now, to understand this in an advertising and real estate world, let me give you an understanding. Let's say there's a company of 15 people. Those 15 people bring in 10 new properties a day. That makes it 150 properties. Multiply that by just 10 pictures a day. Earlier, everybody used to hire a videographer, a photographer, a person who would actually work on pictures. Now this particular thing, AI has beautifully solved. At a click of a button, every picture is enhanced, and actually helping reducing the advertising costs and enhancing that to a professional level where things goes way more smoother in the future. Let me take you to the next thing, which is actually the upscale of marketing. So from the pre-sales to a psychological selling, that is where now AI is also infiltrated. Now, AI video translation. You all have seen on social media one video in one language, another video in another language. Earlier, this was a very daunting task. But today, a single video gets converted into multiple languages. And maybe, most of you won't know, but But if you make a German video and you target a German audience with a key point in Germany, it's much cheaper to actually run an ad with an English video there. The same goes to India, the same goes to any part of the world. This simple tool which AI has brought in to transform a simple video into multiple languages reduces the cost. Not only reduces the cost, also helps you to talk to people in their language and bring them on to showcase what we have in the back. And that is a major change which has really helped every, I would say, real estate industry to perform better. The next comes in is the AI EDM. I don't know if most of you know EDM, it's email marketing in normal sense. But the AI EDM is now getting connected directly to the AI videos, which transforms a streamless connection so that you are able to send across the information at lightning speed. The same goes to the faceless channels. If you've been on social media recently, you've seen that there are a lot of faceless channels. AI is making faceless channels for businesses, not only real estate, for businesses to re-engage people. Because we don't know when the decision making will happen, but we need to be present on the face, in their social time, connect with them in their free time. And that's where a faceless social channel works. And AI makes that perfectly, because you don't have a human presence there. All you are dealing with is basically people's emotion, which they like about that city, about that property, or about that product. Which flows us to a performance marketing. I'm sure most of you are aware of the performance marketing in terms of the funnels. AI helps us to actually read the data, look at what we have done in the past, then move forward towards it to avoid those mistakes. So again, a very big chunk of expenses comes out, which we can reinvest into our marketing so that we as companies become much more effective and reach right people who are interested towards a particular product. Ad copies, earlier we used to make 10 to 15 ads a day. Not us as well as any company who is trying to reach people on digital channel. Now these ad copies are created literally in 5 minutes as compared to a day, which helps out each and every business to reduce the cost. And that's where the personalization of the AI has come in, that if you give them a command saying that I would like to target a persona of a client who is looking for an investment property of $5 million on a beachfront, which they want to pay in an easy installment, the AI will do that. And that is the real game changer from a marketing perspective, because for that it used to be a 1 week of discussion in any company, and small companies were never able to target and achieve all these things. The same thing has follows through is the lead nurturing. Every business has two kinds of clients, an old lead and a new lead. Pretty simple and straight. The old leads, our salespeople don't go back to them for many multiple reasons. This AI has resolved beautifully, because the re-engagement and the old leads for any business, no matter which business, AI is able to do not only with WhatsApp, but with social media and the digital channel by understanding their footprint, how they are moving around. And this is the key game changer, which pre-sales process has now come into the actual cost saving and actual engagement with most of the real buyers of any high ticket value product which we look into it. Because these are high ticket values on individual basis, not on a business basis. When an individual needs to be motivated, they need to be connected. The new leads again comes into the same channel, gets divided, auto power off, gets divided into two different forms, where it comes and nurtures. One side is taken towards where the people are still trying to take a decision. The reconnection to the faceless channel, the reconnection to the social happens, and they keep getting motivated and connected to the objective, whereas the next stage comes down and they get to the salesperson where the sales happen. Well, the monitor has just gone off, so I will look this side and then speak if you don't mind. The future of real estate or AI. This is what I was talking about, which was not available till yesterday, literally 2023. DLD transactional data. We all know Dubai is a very secured place for us to live. Not only to live, but from a data privacy also. It's key out here that we need to make sure we protect the information which is there in Dubai, stays in Dubai. Now DLD has come up with a new API where the transaction comes out, the price comes out, where the per square feet comes out, and it goes to everyone in the public, where those HNIs can take decisions. So if you're a new company, I would say the future integration you should not focus now. However, this is readily available at a very minimal cost for any banks, any big firms, and which can be further connected to us with the Ijari system, which we all use being residents here. So we can understand very simply a journey of a human being that he has come into the Dubai in year 2020. He has stayed with his family came in, his kids came into the picture. Now he's moving towards the next stage. The demand of the villas will go up because the entry point is now getting a bit more mature.